First off, I want to thank everybody for the moral support and everybody that's been supporting the videos and understanding what's happening. But I want to specify one thing. We shouldn't be harassing anybody or being toxic or disrespectful towards anybody. I want you guys to be respectful, get straight to the point, and obviously we want change. And the only way that's going to happen is if we respect everybody and, we apply that pressure, but in a respectful way. Now, a lot of people in the last video were saying the evidence wasn't strong enough. This picture shown here was supposed to be in the first video, but I forgot to put it in. So this showcases that she knew that I was going to get banned the day before. Regardless, if you want to make the argument that she wasn't talking about me, she shouldn't know when somebody's going to be banned or not the day before. That just can't happen as a normal player. The anti-specialing team has to be investigating, talking amongst themselves, and then they do it. I don't know how a normal player like Stella is getting information beforehand on my ban. It just doesn't make any sense. This screenshot also shows that Stella is in a position of power. She could threaten and scare normal players by just showing the display of power here. Just by using Trident's name and knowing this information beforehand, it's not normal. After the last two videos I made, I actually got sent a lot of evidence and a lot of things that were brought to light to support my argument. This also has been translated from Swedish to English, so some translations may not be perfect. This screenshot was sent by a viewer regarding his ban by Mod Trident. I've blurred the name of the moderator just to protect his identity. Actually, I've sent this to Jegex and it's now under investigation as well. This conversation also took place around 2 months ago. The moderator himself asked for a list of account names that were banned by Mod Trident. The moderator was also specifying to the viewer or his friend that if the accounts were banned by RWT, he would be extremely disappointed. And he hopes that he wasn't lying about corruption. The viewer asks, is there any proof of the rules that he has broken? The moderator also answers that these things take time and he's gonna have to wait. The moderator then asked, why would these accounts be banned? The viewer then gave an explanation on why these players have been banned in the past. He also mentioned how often Mod Trident is mentioned in the CC. In response to the allegations that the viewer gives, the moderator then highlights the severity of this situation. Then the mod then explains that these things can't be solved very fast. The viewer then continues to give proof that there's been false bans in the past. The viewer then voices his concern on who is handling the case. The mod then asks the viewer, is it just Trident himself or is it the whole team? The viewer also specifies that this has been going on for way too long without anything being resolved in terms of corruption and false bans. The moderator then replies and says if the bans were false, they will be reversed. A month then passed with no resolution. After the viewer brought this up again to the mod, he then specifies that it's not his job anymore and he doesn't want to be involved in this basically. The viewer then asks the mod if he's aware of Mod Trident and Stella. In response, the mod basically says, stop whining about it and he can't do anything for you. The viewer then specifies how much of a big deal this could be regarding the bans. The mod then repeats and says, I have nothing to do with this and this is not my problem. Also, I just want to specify that, remember, this conversation started 2 months ago. As of yesterday and last night, there still has been no help and no further, steps into solving this problem. This has been a well-known problem for over 2 months. There's people all around that voice their concerns directly to the staff members that work alongside Trident. They've all been brushed off, told that there's nothing that can be done. So it seems when Trident bans somebody, it's final. And then there's going to be no help from other staff members afterwards. So this is the picture. If Trident bans you, only he can reverse it. Nobody else. These issues have literally been ignored for much longer than the screenshots even show. It's just crazy to me that you can bring an obvious issue to Jegex and then there's nothing that can be done about it. But now, somebody with a platform and a loud voice can finally show the corruption within the anti-cheat team. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. Imagine how much more corruption is behind the scenes. What we don't see, what we do see. It seems that Trident only has a say on bans. And once he says something, it's final. We've already seen a lot of corruption through Trident. The evidence provided on the last couple of videos and the evidence provided in this video. Now, what we don't know is how many more things is he doing behind the scenes? What evidence is being covered? What more is he doing for Stella? Is there more corruption that we can't see? Is there things that are being deleted that we don't know about? You see what I'm saying? This next clip is a response by Stella that's replying to a viewer that said Odablock CC is immune to bans.
But they're not immune. What's going to happen is Jagex is going to go through the list, start banning everybody. And then people are going to start realizing like, holy shit, rule breakers cannot actually run a CC. Do you think those people that are ranked right now in their CC, not rule breaking, do you think they're not RWTing? They haven't just been brought to attention. So if they start DCing, do you think they're gonna still want to like run the CC? no one's gonna want to be affiliated with it.
She tells everyone exactly what's literally gonna happen the next day.
Jagex is gonna go through the list, start banning everybody.
And that rule breakers, referring to me, can't run a clan chat.
And then people are gonna start realizing, like, holy shit, rule breakers cannot actually run a CC.
How the hell can she have this information a day before my ban? But then Jagex comes and tells me they can't give information about an ongoing investigation. So unless another Jagex mod is telling Stella inside information, it must be Trident. Now, is there another member of the anti-cheat team giving Stella this information? I think it's much more likely that the person she has a romantic relationship with is giving her that information. Mod Trident. You know what's crazy? She mentions that we're obviously rule breaking. Stella, you rule break every single day and it's overlooked by that doggy of yours. Yeah, I said it. Her account literally on stream has, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 800 total level, 99 strength, attack, defense, and HP. Literally built for death matching. You know what? Let's get serious here. How about this? I'll donate $5,000 to any charity if Jagex goes on Stella's account and see if all the IPs match to everything that she's ever done on that account. $5,000 USD to any charity that Jagex wants. What's the difference between my account that got banned and hers? Because I guarantee you that she did not train even one strength level by herself. It's literally made for deathmatching. She only plays this game solely for RWT. I want this investigation to start now, not 3 weeks from now when she's already sold all the gold or the gold has magically disappeared. I want this investigation to start now. So Jagex, I'm calling you guys out on that. Go ahead and search her account and go see how many account services she's done, because I guarantee you she's not even... Bro, ask her how to do a grimy Raynar. Ask her how to make a strength potion. Ask her, fuck it, ask her what is NMZ. I want you guys to grab my account and compare it to Stella's account. First of all, she got half and half of my total level. She literally has 1 range, 9 slayer, and 99 combat stats, all she needs for deathmatching. Her account literally looks like it's been made in Venezuela. Now, what bothers me is that I've been streaming on Twitch for about 6 years. Every single day, consistently. Probably the most consistent RuneScape streamer you'll see. I don't even have a day off. And then I've been doing what? RuneScape content on YouTube for about 5 years now, consistently. All types of unique content, new content every day. There's even been waves and eras that people love in my streaming and my YouTube videos. What bothers me is that Stella has only been promoting death matching and staking. So what I don't understand is I'm getting punished for something that I've done 2 years ago, and so-called they have evidence of me account servicing, when I've never paid anybody to do anything on Omar, and I've never ever paid anybody even in the game to do anything on Omar. Until they show me that transaction, I'll be happy, which they will never find. Stella, which her account has literally been serviced on, 1 range, 9 slayer. She probably doesn't even know how to do cook's assistant, bro. It's just, I'm sorry, I'm passionate, you know? And it just bothers me that all these things are being overlooked on her account. And I would just like Gegex to check her account and do all the things that they've so-called done to me, which made me get a perm ban. Make sure you do it now, not 3 weeks from now before she sells all the gold. Thank you. Remember, these are routine checkups, they claim. So what is routine about bringing up an offense that I did about 2 years ago and claiming that I did account services? I'm trying to tell them, show me any transaction of me paying for any service and you can ban Omar. They can't. It's not possible. That account has never been serviced. Now, I want you guys to put it in perspective. Compare it to the recent RWT and servicing that's been done in Stella's account. Why has nothing been done to her? She literally RWTs every day. Her crypto address is there every single day updating. $353, $476. She literally real trades small amounts every single day, and nothing is done. And Trident just overlooks it. You know why? Because of her dragon plate skirt and her dragon plate body, unfortunately. Also, what are these screenshots here? I went ahead and I blurred out your information for your privacy, and we could cross-check this BTC address, and we could easily see that you've been real-world trading, and this is your Bitcoin address. Funny thing is, you still accept payments to this day on that same address. The last thing you sold was a few days ago, which was about exactly 1 billion GP of gold. Stella is still managing to sell GP in increments every single day or every few days, and getting money sent to that Bitcoin address. Obviously, it's getting overlooked by Trident. Now, boys, I got a piece of information that's going to drive you guys absolutely insane. I've saved the best information for last. Now, boys, I want to put this in perspective. Imagine being a CC owner in a deathmatching clan. Now, let's be honest. It's tough to, to keep track with the scammers, the people that you guys want to get banned, kick them out of the CC. RuneScape communities already have all plugins made. Everybody uses plugins to this day. And as you can see, we even developed one ourselves. And of course, Stella was looking for somebody to do this for her as well. Why would an anti-cheating specialist at Jagex be spending time developing a CC Watch plugin without announcing it anywhere. I could only assume it was made for the Stella deathmatching CC in order to help kick users. Has to be. You know what? I'll help him out because I like supporting the community and the boys. Everybody in the chat, go ahead and install it yourself. And whoever would like to try it out. DMCC Watch plugin. You know what? Maybe even develop your own kick boss if they're allowing it. I mean, why else would you install this plugin? So this is how it works. You can put anybody's name down and you can see them enter or leave your CC whenever. You can get notifications of people you have in the list joining your CC so you can kick them. What the list is, you write somebody's name down, kick them immediately, or you can get notifications if they're going in or out of your CC. You know what? Even better. You could automatically put in your own server to have a bot or a server kick them out for you automatically. It's a shame you didn't tell the community about this, Trident. What are you doing, buddy? Trident, I honestly don't know why you would keep a beautiful, awesome, amazing plugin secret when we could all use this too. You know what, guys? Feel free to use it. You can set it up you guys yourselves. The fact of the matter is, boys, is that Trident's only contribution to the scene is to a community heavy with real world traders and scammers. The funny thing is, it's been made about like 2 months ago. I don't know what else I could say, you know? Appreciate all the boys supporting me. Love you guys, man. But at the end of the day, this is some BS. You know what's crazy? For 6 years, I produced content on this game. Consistently bringing new players into the game. I was even hosting my own tournaments. The only time my name was ever allowed is when my supporters would literally force it down with golden gnomes. We won 2 golden gnomes with Runescape. Best streamer of the year twice. And then I have staff blocking me on Twitter. And I've never even tweeted at them once. I don't know why, but some certain staff members have some hatreds towards me. They can't even bear or see or even hear my name on their Twitter pages. I'm not sure why, honestly. Not to sound egotistical or anything, but I'm the most viewed OSRS content creator across every platform. And this is the thanks that I get for the viewership I bring to the game. You know, I'm the most popular PvP player and I have continuously keep PvP entertaining with such lack of updates. Bro, I even got so bad that I had to move over to PVMing to try to revive the group Hardcore Iron Man game mode. Hundreds and thousands of people made accounts and paid for bonds because of watching me play it. Over 1 million YouTube views on that alone. But yeah, I'm the problem with the community. Nice. When you profit so much from me by playing the game, you think that you would have a least bit of appreciation. I appreciate some of the Gigax staff and I have love for them. You know, they've shown some support, some love throughout the year, certain individuals. And I'm sorry if I made this week hell for you. All jokes aside, you know, I'm not trying to do that. I just feel like I've been wronged. But you know what? I won't sit back and be a punching bag when I know there's things wrong. You know, I don't even feel like this is a tough decision, so I'm not going to lie and say that it is. I've sent all the information to Jagex to investigate the situation, and I have sent more evidence I couldn't include in the video. Until I hear back from Jagex, I will not be playing the game. I'm sorry if this gets people pissed off, but I'm not going to be playing the game until then. So boys, take care.